Good afternoon, Jeff again here, 3202 Northwest Division Street here in Gresham. We've now moved out of the crawl space area to the exterior. So we're on the left side of the house as you face the front door from Division, under the covered area. And if you were to just isolate this covered area here, actually best landmark in general is it sits almost smack dab in front of the hose bib. 4-inch ABS clean out. So I was talking about when I was down in there how deep the pipe was. Just mentioning it, I don't think it's going to be outrageously difficult to update that stuff. You are approximately, your line in the crawl space there is going to be probably something like 18 inches to 2 feet deep. Not crazy deep. Yeah, this is the set of turns right here that stopped us up on the original run there. Right as this thing comes out of the house, it looks like it's turning to head to the back of the property. Starting to dive at a decent angle there. With the turns we've gone through, we're going to be somewhat limited on how far we can get here. That was my bad. Sorry, I left the recorder running. So what this line looks like it's going to do, I can about bet my money on it. Right now the line is angling from left to right across the rear property line. It's heading straight towards an easement that runs up the right side of the house. And when you look out into the road on Division, you can see a manhole that lines right up with that easement. And that, generally speaking, that means there's a main lateral that's going to run up that easement area. So thus far, we are in 4-inch pipe. My guess, just after doing this as long as I have, once we get out right near where that easement's at, the line's probably going to bump to 6-inch pipe. Unfortunately, if it requires 6-inch to come all the way back to the house, you're going to have to upgrade the diameter of the sewer line. Which is a real shame because most of this line looks like it's in very good shape. It's very clean. We do get into some standing water there, but it's also a very good distance from the house. It's like 70-something feet out. If you're going to have standing water at all, that's where you want it to be, way out from the house, where it poses a far less likelihood of causing a problem. And just eyeballing this thing, it looks like it's got good slope and grade all the way up till about 70 feet there. It looks like we're diving at an angle. Visually, that's what the pipe is doing here. And it's a very clean line too. It's most of that interior stuff I'm concerned about. That pipe there, I'm not sure it's even worth the hassle to jet and descale it properly. My 2 cents on it is, I think it's just time to update that stuff in there. Usually when you get that much scale buildup, it generally means your line is, I mean, one, it's on the older end, but two, a lot of times you can strip that scale off and it returns in the not too distant future, but hard to say. Until you get it cleaned out, you can't look at the bare metal. To kind of give you a visual here, again, this is the left side of the house. Line comes out here, it makes a turn right out of the gate, heads toward the backyard, makes a turn, and it runs across the backyard about a 45-degree angle towards that easement area on the right side of the house, or that runs up the right side of the property in general.